I just finally finished The Millionaire Next Door. I don't like this book. And I know it's like one of those top books that everyone says you should read for finances. There's just, for me, there's too much of the research and statistics and like listing the numbers that I don't think needs to be in here. Like, we get it. Investing is better, and, you know, people who save their money do better financially. Like, I get it. I really do. There were a lot of good quotes. I did have like a page, a little bit more than a page on a Google Doc of quotes that I typed out, but I'm unhauling this because I just really did not like it. I think I was going to give it a 3, but I think I'm going to give it a 2 because I'm sorry. I really am. I was really excited about this book. I thought it was going to be a 5-star, and it was not enjoyable at all. It took me over a month to read, almost. Ridiculous. But now, after I get my laundry taken out of the dryer, I'm going to go read a little bit in Emma by Jane Austen, because that is my first book for the month. The way that I'm doing it is I'm reading my longest book first and going to the shortest. Because last month when I went shortest to longest, I got stuck in this. And I don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to start with the longest and then move on to my Christmas ones. Oh, and I Am Malala. I would like to get those 3 done this week, possibly, if that can happen. Just kidding. What I'm going to do first is watch a little bit of BookTube because my laundry's not done. And then I totally forgot I really want to use some of my Christmas gift cards, which so much in me is saying, save them, you never know if you'll need them. But I want to just like let myself enjoy my presents, and I'm kind of having to like force myself to do that, but I want to spend it on stuff that I really want. So I'm just kind of looking right now. The only 2 books that I know that I really, really want are a gospel-centered kids ministry book that my former roommate in college had posted about, and I was like, I have to have that book. Like, that's so me. And then I want to get A Shiver of Snow and Sky for something next month. And I've literally been waiting all year to get that book. So I definitely want that one. I am looking at some books like This Time Next Year. I'm not seeing anything else that was like what I really wanted. There's so many books that like I want to read, but I don't know if I want to buy them before I read them because they could be a flop, like Millionaire Next Door, you know? And plus, I get so many good ones for little free libraries anyway. I don't know. But anyway, I'm looking at that, and I want to get a TBR cart also from Target. So I'm going to go work on that for a minute and then watch some BookTube and then read Emma. Good morning. I'm just here in my Snuggie, and I've been reading Emma for about the last 2 hours, I would say. But I have been reading along with the reading sprints that Jade posted from JD Rereads. I guess it was yesterday or something. I don't know. It was a live sprint, like 7 hours. So I'm reading along with that. But I'm going to take a break because I need to go eat and I have other stuff that I have to get done today. It's just been nice to be able to relax, and I haven't gotten to read at all this week, so I am on page 54, and it's January 9th. So I really need to get a move on with this and try to get into Pride and Prejudice next, because that's the next longest book I have to read this month. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm gonna go eat and do some other stuff, and then I'll get back to this a little bit later. Okay, so I just got to page 72 of this. I'm mid-chapter, but it looks like a longer chapter, so I'm going to stop for a little bit. I'm really enjoying this. I'm officially engaged with it, and I want to know what happens, and I have some thoughts on what's going on. And so I don't know if you saw my facial expressions, because I know this was on time lapse, so I don't know what it really picked up, but it was a very enjoyable 30 minutes of reading, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happens, but I can see something not good very possibly coming in the near future. But anyway, I really relate to Emma and her stance for having standards and not just accepting anybody who's interested in you, and everybody's telling her she's wrong, and I'm like, no, she's not wrong. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. On that note, I'm gonna go do some, you guys may not know, I have this system where I do my 5 different priorities. I'm gonna go start working on that. I've got to do my devotions and some social media stuff, and then I will be back for another reading sprint in just a little bit. Okay, so I am about a third through Emma by Jane Austen. I finished volume 1 the other day, and then I've just gotten into volume 2. I just started it. I'm 2 pages in. I'm really enjoying it so far. I liked volume 1 overall. I don't know how I'm gonna like volume 2, but everything that I thought was going to happen in volume 1 happened, and now we're going to see what the consequences of that are. I'm getting a little discouraged that I still have not finished 1 book in January, but I'm taking comfort in the fact that this is my longest book, and I'm going from my longest to my shortest. So if I have to cram a bunch of books in at the end of the month, I can, but right now, I'm just going to take some time and read this and then get on with my day and do the other stuff I have to do. So, here we go. Okay, I just read a chapter, but honestly, I'm so tired. I keep zoning out and drifting off and falling asleep. So I don't think that I'm going to be able to get a whole lot of reading done right now, because I just ate not that long ago. I ate out with my mom, and then I came back, and I'm in these cozy blankets and clothes, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to focus on reading right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my priorities, which you can check out my main channel to understand what all that is. But I'm just going to do that stuff so I can be actively working on stuff while I'm feeling tired, and then hopefully later, when I'm more alert, I can get back to reading.
Hey guys, so I waited until I took off my makeup and put my retainers in to update you, but I finally finished Emma the other day and I really enjoyed it. I did put it through the Cawpile rating system because I wanted to make sure that I was giving it a fair rating because it is a classic, and I had a rating in my mind, but I didn't want to like make it too high or too low just because of what it is. But it ended up being 4 stars for me, which is exactly what I was going to rate it, and I really enjoyed it. And since this month I am reading in order of the longest book to the shortest book, the next one is Pride and Prejudice, also by Jane Austen, and I really enjoyed the jump from Emma to this one. It's just nice that it's kind of the same writing style, but a different story, obviously. And if you don't know Pride and Prejudice, I mean, what are you doing with your life? Go read it, go watch it. I've gotten to chapter 19, I think. I don't have a bookmark, so I don't remember. Yeah. So I'm about that far in, page 90, which is pretty good because I spent a lot of yesterday reading, and then today I had church teaching, and I had some assignments due for the master's program that I've started. So that's been fun, but now I would like to get back into reading like a chapter or two before I go to sleep. I'd really like to aim to finish this by tomorrow if at all possible. We'll see. But if I don't finish it by tomorrow, I'm going to have to start on some of my other books because I'm not getting through everything. And then I think going forward, I'm going to only pick one classic per month, but it will be something that I can carry through month to month. Like, it's not going to be part of my official TBR anymore because I don't want to stress myself out to read these. I want to be able to enjoy them because they are enjoyable to read. And I do one classic and not include it in my TBR. And then the other thing I was thinking, I really want to read more like social, political, and then family legal issues books. Now I'm going to go read some more Pride and Prejudice. Okay, I don't know if you could see my reactions, but I just read the scene between Mr. Collins and Lizzie. If you know, you know. So that's why I was just like cringing the whole time. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to reading. Hey guys, I don't know what this vlog is going to look like because I'm pretty much always in the same spot talking to you all. But I just wanted to update you a little bit on the reading. I don't have the books with me. I have kids' library books. But anyway, I am up to chapter 41 in Pride and Prejudice and chapter 3 in I Am Malala. So I've decided pretty much since it's the last few days of the month, I need to get to my other books. I'm going to continue Pride and Prejudice, obviously, because I'm loving it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be, like, one of my favorite, if not my favorite book. Yeah, it's just great. I'm really enjoying it. But I'm continuing it, and I'm also starting on my other books. I'm going in order of the longest to the shortest. So I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, and I will talk to you guys later.